I don't do tech reviews very often, but I do them when I have a new iPhone. I am so excited about my iPhone 6s. I work from my phone and my laptop from everywhere all day, every day. And I know the same situation applies to a lot of you. So I wanted to go over 3 of my favorite features about the new iPhone 6s. I've been playing with this phone for the past 2 weeks, so I've got a few things I definitely want to mention and a hidden feature that I know you guys will thank me for. First thing that I'll mention is design. Obviously, these look really similar side by side, and it's really small little details that make them different, which I'm not really going to get into, but the one thing that I did notice right away when I picked up my 6s versus my 6 is that the 6S is slightly heavier. It's 11% heavier than its predecessor, and it's taller, wider, and thicker. However, it still has that really sleek design. It's super smooth, those rounded corners. So I dropped my iPhone 6 a few months ago and smashed the screen, which is not an experience I want to go through again. And although this is made with stronger materials, stronger aluminum, I still want to keep it covered. So the bonus is that it still fits, my 6S fits into my 6 case. And this is made by Tech21. It's a great case. I will link to this below. I highly recommend it. And to quote Daft Punk, this phone is definitely harder, better, faster, and stronger. That whole bend gate situation that happened with the iPhone 6, not really an issue with the 6S. It's made of stronger aluminum, and it's not moving at all. Not that I really want to test it because it makes me nervous, but you could definitely notice that bend in the iPhone 6, not here in the iPhone 6S. And the last part of the iPhone 6s design that I really like is that it's available in a color that has never been available before for the iPhone, which is rose gold, pink, rose gold, same thing. But I love this color. It's unique, different, so that's just a little bonus that I enjoyed about the phone too. And you can probably guess that my next favorite feature about the iPhone 6s is definitely the fact that you can shoot 4K videos. I shoot so many videos with my phone that this makes such a huge difference for me. The main improvements that I've noticed are that the autofocus is a lot faster. I'm seeing more defined footage, and the colors just seem to be a lot brighter. So this is a huge bonus for me, and I'm shooting this right now on my iPhone 6s, so you can see if you see the difference like I do. And for photos, because the camera has been upgraded from 8 megapixels to 12 megapixels, you'll also notice a slight improvement there, especially when it comes to low light images. This one I shot last week on my iPhone, and I was so impressed. This is without any filters or editing, with the quality of the photo at night. And there's also this quirky little feature called live photos, which captures the moments right before and after you take a picture and stores them in your camera roll. And the third thing that impressed me about the iPhone 6s is 3D touch. It's awesome. Doesn't work with all apps, but let's look at something like Instagram. When I press on the screen, it pops up with this list of different shortcuts for different functionalities within the app. So it's just a great way to save a little bit of time, and I've definitely noticed it as a benefit of the new iPhone 6s. Another thing about the functionality that I like is navigating and closing apps is a lot easier. Instead of going to different screens separately, you can kind of scroll through them like this and delete some of the ones that you're not using in the same way that you used to. And another thing as far as functionality goes is the Touch ID is a lot faster than it used to be. So fast that I've missed a lot of notifications on my lock screen. So I've gotten into the habit of just pressing this with my index finger or a different finger so I don't miss anything on my lock screen. Now for my favorite hidden feature, which I think will be a fan favorite. You know when your family members or your friends are like, hey, can we see the pictures in your phone? And you're like, hey, yeah, sure, totally, take my phone. And then in your head, you're thinking, God, what's on my camera roll? Did someone send me a nude? Is there a naked picture of me on there? What was my last selfie? Is there a drunk picture? Oh my God, what are they gonna see? Is my grandma gonna disown me? Well, you don't have to worry anymore, because now there's a feature in the iPhone 6s where you can actually hide photos from your camera roll so that nobody else can see them but you, and they'll only show up in separate albums. Here's how it works. In your photos, go to Select, click on a photo you wanna hide, go to the bottom left-hand side, and you'll see Hide, and that will hide it from your camera roll. Finally, this is more of a suggestion than anything. My iPhone 6 was a 16 gig, which was the worst, and I upgraded to 128 gigs, and yes, it's more expensive, but it's so worth it because I take so many photos and I do so many videos on my phone. I'm not getting that constant reminder saying that my storage is almost full, which is going to be really, really frustrating. So I would advise you to go for the 64 version or the 128 gig version and just forget about the 16 gig. There's just not nearly enough room on it. The only thing that I'll mention that isn't great about the iPhone 6s is that the battery life hasn't improved at all. And I am on my phone more than the average person probably, but I do always have to bring my charger with me because I do find that the battery life doesn't last me all day. Now I want to hear from you. Comment below and tell me if you're going to upgrade to the iPhone 6s or the 6s Plus, or if you're just going to wait until the iPhone 7 comes out. If you like this video, hit the like button below, share it with your friends, and be sure to subscribe because I post new videos every single Tuesday. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.